Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kayla. This video is going to be updates about my Diabetic Alert service dog. We finally found our first match, a 7-month-old female golden retriever, and I was lucky enough to take a trip out to Las Vegas to visit her as well as to check out a litter of English lab puppies, which are so cute. And I was able to go over there, meet the golden retriever, as well as 2 female labs. One is black lab and one is a yellow lab. Through some testing and personality observation, the owner of the company and myself and my mom, who was with me on the trip, we all decided it was best to not choose the golden retriever due to her temperament, her being a little bit afraid, just really not the right fit for a high pace, fast craziness that is Disneyland. And so then I was down to 2 female labs. They were both very, very cute. I was able to take them to the park, bond with each of them a little bit, and over the next little while I decided to go with the black English lab because not only did I feel a personal connection with her, but there were a few things that she was showing that made it seem like she kind of chose me too, which made it really fun. The first step in her training is her obedience training, which starting from practically birth, she was desensitized with loud noises, new people, all sorts of different things, and of course playing with her brothers and sisters and other dogs that were in the house she was being trained in as well. So yeah, so she's working on her obedience where she's learning sit, down, stay, come, and of course recall, which is learning her name and knowing to come when she's called. And so that comes with the exciting news that we decided to start using her actual name, Briar Rose, which is literally so exciting to finally have a dog with a name that I picked out forever ago. So not only did I get to experience her training then, but I've gotten to experience it a number of times, both me going to Las Vegas and one time more recently with her being about 6 months old. We got to take a trip to San Diego to go to SeaWorld, which is like so amazing for her and her training because, as you know, I work at Disneyland. And so her being able to be in a theme park atmosphere and just do so well with all the people, all the kids. She met a character from Sesame Street, which is great because I work with characters, so it's amazing to have her just sit right next to it. She could care less about it. And she didn't get scared, she didn't bark, nothing. She was so good. So needless to say, she's doing absolutely amazing in her obedience training, which then leads her to public access. The company that's training her is now taking her out to places where normal dogs wouldn't be allowed. So previously she had been going to PetSmart and I believe like Home Depot, places like that that allow pets. And now doing her public access, she's wearing her vest and she's in places like regular stores, restaurants, getting her used to so many different environments and learning how to use those obedience skills in a high distraction environment. So the next step in her training is the scent portion or the medical alert training. And that's what I've been working on at home while she's been training away in Vegas, is that I actually collect samples of my saliva during high and low blood sugars. There's little jars that the company gave me for like 10-point increments or 50-point increments, something like that. And you just fill them up as you have those different blood sugars. And then they're going to use those samples to train her, which I'll be going actually next week to bring my samples to their facility where she's gonna start learning how to alert to my blood sugar, which is like literally insane. It's crazy that their noses can smell those minute changes within your body. It's amazing and it's life-saving, and that's really cool. So yeah, I can't wait to see her coming up really soon, and each time I see her it just kind of bumps up my happiness and my drive to continue to push forward through all the struggles that come in my day-to-day life as a type 1 diabetic. So it's all very exciting and I can't wait to see how she progresses. But the unfortunate thing that I do have to keep in mind, which goes along with any dog that is training for any kind of service, is that there is always the chance that they could fail any particular part, that a dog could become afraid of something, not be interested in working anymore, or something along those lines. So you always kind of have to, what I like to say, guard your heart, just in case that particular dog that you're so connected with doesn't meet the requirements that you need it for. And having it be quote unquote fully trained is more important than that's the dog you feel connected with, because in my case at least, it's such a crazy environment that it's just so important that that dog is gonna listen and not be afraid and be paying attention to me and only me and what's happening inside of my body and not get distracted. So I'm really excited to see her as she continues to grow. We're hoping she'll continue to do as well as she's currently doing. That way she can hopefully come home by, I'm hoping for my birthday, which is in November, but hopefully Christmas, which will actually be her 1-year birthday on December 27th. I know it's a little young, but like I said, she really started training from practically birth. I'm so happy for her and I can't wait for her to continue to excel in all of her training. And we'll see what happens in the next video. Thanks for watching.